The Blues made it 2 from 2 at home to Preston Grasshoppers on Saturday with a 31-3 bonus point win. We caught up with head coach Giles Hegarty before the match to get his expectations of the game and also the news on the team. Hegarty named an unchanged starting 15, but there are a few alterations to the bench.
We talk about momentum in games, but I think a little bit of momentum in terms of getting some wins going would be fantastic for us. But as a team, as a club, it's been a while since we managed to go 2 on the bounce. And of course we're at home again. We've got the second team playing at the moment as a curtain raiser, which I think is fantastic. And the clubhouse is almost full already. And we've just got to try and get things going. Hoppers will be a good side. They're National 2. They've been National 2 for a long time. They'll be well drilled. They'll be fit. And their record's the same as us. They played Chester. They ran them very close. They've then played Sale FC, and depending on who you talk to, it was a very close game. But their season's going as well, and they'll be looking for some momentum too. We've just got to make sure that we control the game in the way that we want to. Brendan and Jake Evans and Martin Kent all come in. We wanted to have a look at them. Brendan's come in a little bit earlier because Paul Mellier's got a knock during the week. Tom Mantell's still struggling with his hamstring, and we just thought, Jake's been going well for the twos, and he's looked good in pre-season, so we wanted to get him involved sooner rather than later. It'd be good to see him hopefully later on in the game. He's a great player. We're very lucky to have him involved, and we just need to get the ball in his hands, and not just his, but we've got a really good back three, really good finishers. Any of them get an opportunity and they're going to score. Fowlsy's the biggest difference with him, and he told me this, is that he's just concentrating more, and when he concentrates he's really dangerous, and that's really what we're looking for from all our players. You've got to concentrate for longer periods of time, and when you do that, then you know that you're going to have an opportunity to score some points.
The Blues scrum was again dominant this week. It gave Mac a solid platform to work from, and often good field position. The Blues had the better of their opposite men, and the first try came in 11 minutes. Elliot Mills powering through the defence to touchdown out wide, and Lewis Barker added the conversion. The Mac set piece again proved the difference between the sides. Solid line-out ball was converted into a driving maul that could not be stopped. Members of the back line also got involved to help drive over the line, and Ryan Parkinson was the man at the bottom of the pile to touch down. Preston fullback Sean Taylor missed the chance to make the difference just 6 points before the break. He pulled his penalty attempt wide though, which meant it remained 12-3 at half time. The Blues fired out of the blocks at the start of the second half, and scored a try just 3 minutes in. With the line beckoning, man of the match Jordan Brooks spotted a gap around the fringe and dived over for the try. And Lewis Barker added the extras.
Ready.
The Blues were reduced to 14 men on 45 minutes after Marshall Gadd was sent to the bin for a tackle off of the ball.
That wasn't me, was it? No, number 1. You were the knock on. Yeah.
The Blues kept the Hoppers at bay throughout their period of 14 men, and with 15 back on the pitch, added the bonus point score, working the ball wide for O'Regan to finish a fantastic team try. Macclesfield added the 5th try with the final play of the game. Dave Marwick smashing his way to the line as he took a couple of bodies with him. Barker added the 2 and made the final score Macclesfield 31, Preston Grasshoppers 3. We caught up with head coach Giles Hegarty and captain Mike Finnemore for their thoughts after the game and a look ahead for the trip to Broad Street next week.
Nice to get a win, and we knew at half time really that we had the physical edge on Preston. It was just a case of pushing that advantage home. A little bit disappointed that we bombed probably 2 scores, but sometimes you've just got to grind teams down. Mike said it before the game, and we went out and did that.
It's just a difficult one. I mean, yeah, it was strong on paper, but clinically, I mean, we had opportunity in the corner over there, opportunity in the opposite side, and it's those little 1-2% that are going to shaft us if we're not careful. So I think we'll go back to the drawing board and drill it in Tuesday, Thursday, and really get our processes sharp. I mean, we won and we played well, but there's always a bit more we can do.
So better and better.
Yeah, that's the culture we want here. That's what I think it's the culture we've got here now, and each week we've just got to keep pushing. Coming Tuesday, coming Thursday, work hard to get better. And again, I said to the boys at the end of the game, although you could see they were tired, there's that frustration. Mike's absolutely right. 2 or 3 times we've got in really good positions and not converted because the process has broken down or we've panicked a little bit. If we can get that right, then we should be scoring 5, 6 tries every week. Well, Broad Street's a hell of a pitch. It's massive, which I'm sure will please the boys, especially if it's a hot day like this. Hard to say really, you know, they've had a tough time of it to start with. They pushed Chester for the first 60 and then the game got away from them, and similar last week. Be interesting to see how they've gone today against Sale. I know a couple of their players who've come through the counties programme with me, so they're tidy backs. They'll be tough outfits. National 2, there's no easy games.
No differently, rock up, turn up, do the business. Simple as that.